Hi everyone, welcome to the Empower 10 podcast channel. My today's guest is Preetah Bolaky, founder of Kickass Leadership. And I heard this 3C therapy.
Clarity, calm, and connection.
Yes.
Correct.
How that work as well in your therapy sessions?
So I have that MD who has been struggling a lot. Externally, everything is fine, family-wise, personal, professional, but he couldn't sleep.
Wow.
He was under high pressure.
Yeah.
The first time she came in my program, she couldn't speak. She couldn't speak. She was so shy, but the only thing that she did was to sign to my program, which was amazing. Yeah. She was not on social media. She always had a black picture on social media. And after 3 classes, she even participated in a dance event. Wow. So she was on stage. Wow. And the family couldn't believe. She told me that the family was like, oh my God, we never thought that you were that person.
Oh my God. I'm having a goosebumps right now, Preetah, listening to these testimonials. Hi everyone, welcome to the Empower 10 podcast channel, where we spotlight real stories, powerful women and businesses that are making a real difference in the market. My today's guest is Preetah Bolaky, founder of Kickass Leadership, a platform where you can step up, speak up, and be the best version of yourself. Hi Preetah, thank you so much for your time and welcome to our channel.
Hi Sunny, thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Preetah. And people who are watching you and listening you for the first time, can you please tell them who you are and what you do?
So I'm Preetah Bolaky. I'm a self-leadership and mindset coach, a keynote speaker, and the founder of Kickass Leadership. I help high-performing professionals to master clarity, calm, and connection so that they can stop leading on autopilot, break through self-doubt and stress, and lead with confidence and emotional resilience.
Oh my God, that's something I can definitely relate to, Preetah. And with this leadership and mentorship, can you please tell us, like, how do you help people? How do you help people, like how they actually get into contact you and get the coaching done from you?
So basically, it's people, my work is more for professionals and leaders who are very successful on the outside. Yeah. I've been guilty of that myself. But inside we are disconnected, we're stuck, and we are overwhelmed. Absolutely. And we know we have the capability of doing more. Yeah. It's more for these people that has that and who are leaders who are not being able to talk about this to people around them. So this is where I help them.
Wow, that's so powerful, Preetah. You actually bringing the leadership in the real life people. So is it like something, if I say like, I am being a CEO of any company, do I need a leadership coaching, or I can be just like, just taking my skills out in the market? How's that work? Do I need...
Of course, everyone needs leadership, but I think where I stand out is the Kickass Leadership, where I'm telling leaders that how to master the clarity so that they can have clearer, they have clearer path where they're going. To master calm, which is very important because, as you know, you yourself working as a leader, that we have to remain calm under pressure.
Absolutely.
And most of the time we don't.
Yeah.
And especially connection for me, it's very important because, the higher you go up the alone, you're more alone there. Yeah. So you're in isolation, basically.
Yeah.
So this is where it's important to know that you need that connection. You need people around you, but you also need the right people around you.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you, Preetah. I am very, very curious to know what led you to be a leadership and mindset coach.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a very good question. I was a banker before and a co-founder of a fintech company. I've been working with a lot high-performing professionals and leaders for a long time, for more than 2 decades. And what I've seen, including myself, I've seen that gap where we are very successful on the outside,
Right.
but inside we are overwhelmed, we are disconnected, and capability is not the issue. The real issue, what I've noticed, was self-leadership, because many people don't know how to regulate their emotion.
Yes, absolutely.
And sometimes we don't make the good decision under pressure.
Yes. Yes, I can relate that. Yeah, like being extrovert, like I have seen, like, you know, it's difficult to handle people's behavior sometimes.
Exactly.
And I heard this 3C therapy: calm, connect, and clarity.
Clarity, calm, and connection.
Yes.
Correct.
How that work as well in your therapy sessions?
So the 3Cs, what you were saying, was the clarity, calm, and connection. Why was that important? When I was working, doing my self development journey and spirituality, I've noticed there is 3Cs that is very important for us as leaders.
Yeah.
Which is, as I told you again, clarity, calm, and connection. I keep on saying that because I love these 3 words.
Right.
Which is the self-command.
Yeah.
Why is that important? Because clarity helps you to know who you are.
Absolutely, yes.
Because the person we spend most time with is us.
It's us, yes. Yeah.
But unfortunately, when we ask people, so what do you like? What do you want to do? They said, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they do know for their partner, they do know for their colleague, they do know for other people.
Right.
And I think this is where I've saw myself, like I didn't know who I was, and that's why clarity is very important. So who is Preetah? At that time I was asking the question, who is Preetah, when she didn't have any title?
Right.
And I was lost.
Yeah.
And I think that's where my self-leadership journey started, because I wanted to know who is Preetah.
Right.
And I got so many answers. Preetah loves sports, Preetah loves music, Preetah is unstoppable, Preetah is detail-oriented. And this is where you get to know more about yourself.
Right, yeah. And Preetah, when we say this, the leadership, the mentor, do we need to be entitled to be someone, or it just comes with your mindset?
We don't need to be entitled to be someone. You just need to be yourself. And but most of the time we are lost in what society wants us.
Yes.
For example, if we are married, if we are a CEO, even if we are an employee. So I mean, all these titles are important. Obviously, we are here for a reason. But you need to know, what do you want?
Right. Yeah.
And I think that's the question I ask of my client. What do you want?
What do you want? Yeah, that's the question. Absolutely. I think I should just go home tonight and ask this one to me. What do I want? Sanya, what do you want? No, I think this is like, I think the best question sometime, to actually sit down, ask yourself and reconcile the things inside you, where you're coming from and how exactly do you want the life to be shaped. Right. Yeah, no, absolutely, Preetah. And I think with this whole description and all this powerful journey that you shared, would you give us like an example of your recent client? Like, how did you help him or her, and what exactly they have like kind of shaped their life with?
Yeah, I have 2 clients that I would like to share, because it's very different.
Yeah.
I teach the same thing, which is self-mastery and self-leadership. One of my clients is a CEO of a company. Yeah. And he has everything. He's very successful. But the only problem is, you know, when you're a CEO, when you're an MD, there is very little thing that you can share with people.
Right. Yeah.
And what does that create when you can't share, when you're not too sure if you can share that with your employee or not, or with your partner at home? It creates self-doubt.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And when you started having self-doubt, because you have been performing already at a certain level, you cannot go down. You cannot doubt yourself. You're not supposed in front of people to doubt yourself, right? You won't see a CEO or MD say, I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically is they have no one to talk. So I think this is where a coach as well helps. is where you can be yourself.
Right.
And I have that MD who has been struggling a lot. Externally, everything is fine, family-wise, personal, professional, but he couldn't sleep.
Wow.
He was under high pressure.
Yeah.
There was so many things was happening at work where he couldn't take good decision.
Yeah.
And the more you take bad decision, obviously, what happened to the business, there's impact to the business where your employees start believing in yourself, or some started quitting their job and so on. So when he came to me and told me what was happening and on his personal life, so he couldn't be the father or the husband that he needed to be as well, because he was always stressed, always angry, always upset.
Yeah.
So it does make an impact in everything. So for me, self-leadership is very important because you come back to yourself again.
Yeah.
So what do you want?
Yeah.
What are the things that you want in 1 year, in 10 years?
Right.
And you know what, I saw that with many clients is the first meeting that we have when I start my program is what's their vision.
Right. Yeah.
But after 6 or 7 sessions, when we do self-mastery, they change their vision board, because what they thought was important was no more important to them.
Yeah. The clarity.
Clarity.
Yeah.
So that's for me is very important.
Wow.
So when you say, why am I giving that example of this client is because sometimes you're so alone up, you can't show it. You're not allowed to. And I think that's unfair.
Yeah.
But how do we solve it? It's by having the right person. It's not just talking about it, having the right person in your corner. The right Kickass buddy in your corner that's gonna help you and support you in doing that. So after he has been with me for 3 years now, so after that he started having good people around him. He started hiring the best, because now he knows where he wants to go, and he knows what he needs as support.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you know what you need as support, everything started
Connecting. Right. So I understand the things like calm, connect, and clarity. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Preetah. And I think by sitting here, even I am learning a lot. So when these clients give you the testimonials, what exactly they say? I mean, is there any way to explain or express themselves?
I think it's very simple. Is they become the best version of themselves.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
And they love themselves.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, I was going to give 2 examples, but the other client, the first time she came in my program, she couldn't speak. Like she couldn't speak. She was so shy.
Yeah.
But the only thing that she did was to sign to my program, which was amazing.
Stepping up.
She was not on social media. She always have a black picture on social media. Like to tell you like how she couldn't show herself, she couldn't put a picture, and she couldn't tell me what was going on. And within that 6 session that we did, it was just about her finding herself. And when we started that self-mastery journey, we were in one of our sessions, I said, but you know, what is the one thing that you will really, really want to do? Obviously, she was married and have kids and forgot about her stuff, about her, what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know, Preetah, I will want to go for dance classes.
Oh.
Because I've been dancing before I got married and I was so happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I said, why don't you register? No, why don't you sign in for dance classes?
Yeah.
Oh no, you know, I'm shy. When other people are gonna dance, I won't be able to. And I said, just sign the session and just go once. If you don't like it, that's it.
Yeah.
And she signed for it. And after 3 classes, she even participated in a dance event.
Wow.
So she was on stage.
She was on stage, like having that black picture to going, actually stepping up in their life having
up.
that confidence and giving, like, you know, that voice to herself
Yeah.
that she can do it.
And the
Wow.
family couldn't believe,
Yeah.
she told me that the family was like, oh my God, we never thought that you were that
She will
person.
be there on the stage. Wow.
So self-leadership is amazing. Like,
That's literally
you just get
amazing.
to know yourself and be the
Yeah.
best version of yourself.
Absolutely. Oh my God. I'm having a goosebumps right now, Preetah, listening to these testimonials, having that journey shared from nowhere to like stepping up and putting yourself out of like 100 people watching you and having
Yeah.
that courage. Wow. Well done, Preetah.
Thank you.
I'm super impressed with you today. And I think pretty sure people who are watching you, they will be like, who this lady is today. All right, Preetah. I think I heard about your work. I heard about your clients. I heard about the testimonials. I heard about the feedback. I think now is the time for you. Can you tell me an example where you actually have to push your past fear or self-doubt? Any moment that you have?
I think I have a lot, but I think one which was more powerful for me to really start my self-development journey is, I remember I was at that time a relationship manager, and we were all called in a boardroom,
Okay.
which is normally not a normal situation, but we were called in a boardroom, and there was the new head and the new director there, and they told us like there are some changes. He's the new head and he's the new director, and they started telling everyone what will be their role. So basically they're changing most of us role. So some were getting demoted and some was getting promoted because he
Okay.
or she is the son of the directors on the
Okay.
board.
Right. Yeah.
So at that time, I was leading two departments, which was financial institution and trade finance sales.
Wow, nice. Yeah. So you have a sales background.
Yes,
Wow.
I
Okay. Good to know that too.
So, and when he told me that this is the department that you're gonna lead now, without giving me the opportunity to even decide.
Yeah.
So I was sitting here seeing everyone so upset. And when I came out of that room, I sat down and I thought, what should I do?
Okay.
And at that particular time, it changed everything about me. This is when I got to know more about me. I thought, do I stay or do I go? The only reason is I didn't felt empowered here.
Okay.
I felt like there was no communication. There's no
Heads up.
right. And I just resigned.
Wow.
I just resigned. I wrote my letter on that day, and I gave my letter the following day. And I started calling other banks,
Okay.
saying that I'm looking for job, and I got 2 jobs.
That was a quick decision, like that
Yeah.
you just made it on spot. Wow.
I mean, when I describe how it went, it looked easy, but at that
Yeah.
time it wasn't, because in my head was like, would I get
Shaking.
another good job?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
am I gonna have the same level, or I will have
Yeah.
to adjust?
Yeah.
But I think at that time I realized that I was already thinking how I feel. I was
Yeah.
already working on myself because I wanted to be the best version of myself.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's not what the society will want, it's what I wanted.
What
and
you
I didn't
wanted.
want it to be a yes person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I quit. And I think that have helped me in other decisions as well. There has been a lot of situation that have helped me to think about that.
Yeah.
And where I've got better job, I've
Yeah.
got better team, I've got better head, better management team.
Yeah.
And now it helped me to decide quickly.
Wow.
And I think when you know yourself more, you take decision quicker.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's a shaking, but
it
I think
is.
because it's not easy to decide under pressure, and you just did such a great work.
Definitely.
there.
I think
Yeah.
when I talk to all professionals, the reason why people doesn't leave quickly is because they have financial commitment.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the fact.
Yeah.
But at the same time, unfortunately, some leaders take advantage of that.
Right,
And I think
yeah.
when you know yourself, you're more clear, you know what you want. Doesn't mean you need to quit,
Yeah.
but at least you can work on quitting,
yeah.
or even work with the leader as well,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
discuss, have a clarity where you're going.
Where you're going. Yeah, absolutely, Preetah. Thank you so much for these powerful insights, Preetah. All right, Preetah, before we leave, I think let's have a quick fire round. Whatever coming in your mind is perfectly fine, but let's just be quick on the quick fire round, okay? Leadership is?
Kickass leadership.
Wow, absolutely. Confidence?
Clarity.
Clear. Wow. And what we say, women supporting women.
Empower 10.
Yay! That's the best answer. And the last one, Kickass buddy.
Connection.
Connections, absolutely. Thank you so much, Preetah. Thank you so much for your time today. And I think it was absolutely an honor sitting with you today and having this conversation. I'm pretty sure everyone who is watching you, listening you, it was just like a powerful journey and could be a game changer for many of us.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all listening. If I want to leave with a sentence, as you know, I said everyone needs someone in their corner.
Yes. Yeah.
And I hope that podcast have been helpful.
Absolutely. And can you please tell our listener that where they can reach out to you if they want to be in touch?
So I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn and Instagram. So you can type my name, Preetah Bolaky, Preetah, Bolaky, Bolaky. Send me a message and I'll be happy to reply to you. Or you can go on my website, preetahbolaki.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And people who are watching today, I think you guys always agree with me that her journey is powerful, practical, and definitely a game changer. Thank you so much, Preetah. And for you, we will see you again with more powerful stories, real women journeys, and more spotlight businesses. For now, have a good night.